Kyiv was suspected of implementing a missile program. Ukraine, with US support, accelerated its missile program. As a result, the country could receive long-range ballistic missiles. This was reported by a military expert, editor of the magazine Arsenal Fatherland Alexei Leonkov. In the city of Pavlograd, on the territory of a local mechanical plant, as it turned out, 4 intercontinental ICBMs prepared for launch are stored ballistic missiles. Scalpel, Leonkov wrote in his Telegram channel. To launch, only the launch pad or shaft is missing, but there are options to find these launchers. Solid propellant missiles. Scalpel were equipped with Soviet-Russian military railway missile systems Molotets. They were in service with the Russian strategic missile forces 20 years ago, but then a decision was made to dispose of them. Since the warranty period for the storage of rockets has expired, the structure of the solid fuel has changed over time. Microcracks have appeared that could affect the combustion process of the fuel during the flight. Why were the rockets found in Ukrainian Pavlograd? Everything is very simple. Since the times of the USSR, the chemical plant in Pavlograd has been supplying rocket fuel to the Russian nuclear missile shield. The question is why, after the collapse of the USSR and bringing Ukraine to a nuclear-free status, 4 missiles remained in Pavlograd? Leonkov, citing sources, said that another 38 stages from ballistic missiles according to the NATO classification Scalpel are stored on the territory of the Pavlograd chemical plant. They contain more than 2,000 tons of rocket fuel. 4 ready-made Scalpel missiles are proof of the reality of the US-Ukraine nuclear missile program. And the special military operation launched by Russia is timely prevention, the expert concluded. The Scalpel story is only part of the problem. It is known, for example, that the most powerful Russian intercontinental missiles, 200 tons RS-20, according to the Western classification Satan, were developed in Soviet times by the Dnipropetrovsk Design Bureau Yuzhnoye and mass-produced in Dnipropetrovsk at the Yuzhmash plant. The neighboring Pavlograd chemical plant was built just to provide rocket production with fuel. Taking into account the fact that the West reacted favorably to the statement of President Zelensky at the Munich conference in February of this year that Ukraine should have nuclear weapons, then if there were no special operation, then in a year or two a nuclear missile was created near Russia, a power aimed at the forceful return of Crimea and Donbas. Imagine that Kyiv, having received nuclear missile weapons at its disposal, would start military operations against Crimea, then the exchange of nuclear missile strikes between Russia and Ukraine from a hypothetical could well become a reality.